I love the Brits got long range, the Soviets are in close range. The Brits are like, here, old chaps, we'll fire from afar. You can go in with the trenches with your rifles and murder them all from up close. That's my British accent. You can tell it's terrible. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing you another COH2 replay. This replay is a 2v2 and it is on, what is this map called again? Oh god, Stadtschut. I'm probably gonna F that name up a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna F that name up, but if you want me to F your name up, hopefully I don't F up these guys. We have Full, Scareduke, Nobinator, and Ladus. Submit your replay to greyshotproductions@gmail.com and I will take a look at it. Remember, submit the replay to greyshotproductions@gmail.com. Title, description, replay. Very important things. Also your name, of course, so I know who to say. The person who submitted this, I will say at the very end because I don't want to spoil it. But let's get into this game. Also, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. And if you want to go one step further, maybe check out my Patreon. $1 a month gets you early access to videos, emojis on Discord, and actually a few other different things. Also, again, you keep going up on that tier list. You get shout outs at the end of the videos, both written and then verbal. You also get, of course, access to live streams and even like a special replay that you can send to me. But in any case, like I said, submit it to greyshotproduction.com for replays, and my Patreon and all the other stuff is down below as well. So without further ado, with all that other sponsoredness, I guess technically I'm sponsoring myself. You know what, I find sponsoring myself for once, treating myself out. Any case, the British are like, well, look, we're killing Germans right now. Can you focus on us? Nobinator is putting some pressure on the MG. MG's like, why won't you die? I love that. 4 rifles are outproducing that MG. This is what the British needed. All the British needed were these rifles during World War I, and they could have easily defeated the Germans. It's like, who needs them? Like, again, they have MGs. Psh, we got our rifles. We got this. We got this. Anyway, Grenadiers managing to push back the British infantry. Should be able to take this fuel point under their control. We do have some... no, MGs right here will suppress. These guys are not in cover, so this Vickers machine gun will do the damage and beat that sucker back. Okay, real quick. Speaking of World War I, the BBC just released the trailer for War of the Worlds, and I'm actually kind of curious about it. Although I know exactly how it's going to end, I am curious about it. My problem is with War of the Worlds is I know how it's going to end. It's just getting to that ending and how much turmoil you're going to put yourself through. That's the big thing. Though, if they go ballsy and the aliens win, thumbs up. Thumbs up, BBC. And, but in any case, penal troops trying to hold the line. They looks like Ladus is going only penals. We do have airborne troops. On the flip side, we have Folk going a lot of support equipment with smoke bombs, artillery, Stuka bombs, ambush gear, stuff like that. Stern Pioneers coming around the flank with the Kubel, and then this penal troops gonna be pushed back. Nice job with the Sturms. Additional penal troops moving on up, but good job. They took over this point, and as well, they're holding this trench line. So honestly, all they need, yeah, is this point over here, which is pretty much under their control. I don't know why he's not moving up. Oh, okay, that's why. Hey, why aren't you moving up to the MG? Oh, there's us, because we don't want to die, thank you. Anyway, MG's guarding another MG in a diamond formation. Makes sense. Grenadiers could sneak up behind him. Meanwhile, again, we have the Kubel healing. Again, protect the Kubel at all costs. I love the Kubel now, especially with increasing veterancy so quickly. My god, getting like a 3-star, 4-star Kubel just motivates you so much more. Hopefully we see that. Grenadiers advancing with the MG42, suppressing the British and allowing them to capture this point. With it, again, that's a lot of resources going to the Germans. They're right now, well, hold on. They're at 52-29. They're easily outpacing the British and the Soviet forces. Also, Wehrmacht OKW. So, again, we have a good German team and a good Allied team. Oh, by the way, I should probably note, by the time this video releases, new emotes should be up on the channel. So that's also something you get with becoming a Patreon supporter. You get that Discord access as well, and you get to use my awesome new emotes. So, boom out of bing. Lots of good pluses right there. Anyway, enough with my sponsoring for now. Grandier's trying to hold the line, but the Vicar's tearing him apart. Very close to killing it, though. Again, heavy cover really matters. And that's the nice thing about this map. It's just so much heavy cover. Meanwhile, Flame Grade A going out to push him out of heavy cover. Penal Troops trying desperately to hold on. Again, moving up to the heavy cover to counter. Nice Incendiary, though. Pushes him out a little bit. Might actually burn the guy in the back. Volk Squad desperately trying to hold. Kubel moving in. If a unit moves backward then forward, that unit is most likely told to attack something. And because of the pathfinding in this game, it does that weird, like I don't know what you call it, but it's like that jutting motion or like that's like break stop motion. Meanwhile, Brit's doing a good counterattack. MG, though, let's fight the Vicars or the British Infantry in the front. And right now, the British Infantry in front has 5-man squads. I like how he keeps moving around so for the MG can't get a lock on him because it needs a few seconds in order to actually lock him down. The MG's like, all right, F you, I'm hitting the Vicars. That thing can't dodge me. Now he's getting out. You can see him doing the twirl, and he's going to run away. Meanwhile, Soviet forces counteracting over here. Now, we do have some caches. Well, we did have some caches. The Penals are like, nah, you're not having any caches. And that's good. That's, again, 250 manpower down the drain. Overall, manpower-wise, it's still pretty even, though the Allies seem to be gaining a little bit more. Half-track being deployed. Allies have no AT whatsoever, except for, like, AT grenades here and a possible PTRS rifle, which he could do. But as you can see, he's not upgrading them because he wants them to actually be good against the German infantry. We do have a MG being brought out, so the Dushka will drop. Most likely, he'll drop it over his base, I assume. And again, it's a Dushka. Dushkas usually cost about 300 manpower. This one's 125.50. And not only that, remember, oh, sorry, it's over here. My apologies. Remember, this Dushka is something that is decrewed and anyone can pick it up. So you can give it to other allied players. That's the amazing part of this doctrine, is you can actually help other allied players. Used to be assault support. The Oboe Blitz truck would do that, but they kind of removed that feature because it was overpowered. Rightfully so. But this is actually a doctrine that truly does. You can give other people either munitions, or you can also give them the Dushka machine guns. Again, pretty cool to see. Grenadiers trying to advance, half-track reinforcing them at a slower rate, but they are being healed. Still have to be very careful with the pushing, because if they push too much in negative cover and the British infantry do light them up, they will die very quickly before the reinforcement rate catches up. It's like Relic was like, yeah, the people who like constantly heal and just deploy men, yeah, we're getting rid of that because that's a little overpowered. Volk squad's moving on in, pushing the British back, quickly taking over a large chunk of territory, and just going around. Also, another cache being made. Really wants that cache done. Flame half-track being deployed. A T-grenade going out from the Rail Engineer squad. Good use there. That will at least keep that sucker back. And if he moves up, the Vickers, remember, has native armor-piercing rounds, will tear that thing apart. We also have an AT gun by Nobinator. And going into mid, this could be big because we have a Kubel over here. And the AT gun might want to go for this. Or he's going to walk right through. He's like, excuse me, guys. I have some more important matters to get to. And literally, there's a huge battle just going between. Excuse me, sir. You didn't say I won in the Force. You did not say that. If you would have said I won with the Force is with me. I believe that's the quote from Rogue One. You would have made it. Volk Squad trying to go in there, also dead. Half-track just murdering the Penals, going for it as well. Other Penals just trying to hold the damn line. Although the German forces are coming in, they should be able to take that AT gun, which is actually kind of big if they take that, because that is a good AT gun. Vickers, though, opening fire, might be able to kill in time with the Penals. Half-track, though, suppressing them. And pushes them back. Grenadiers taking the left-hand side. Royal Engineers coming on in. Might throw an AT grenade in time, but the Flames causing lots of hell for the British infantry. They have to pull back. Vickers still firing. Royal Engineers trying to get close, but the Flames are too much and burns them before they get too close. Hot damn. MG opening fire against the wow, that's not what I like how he keeps cycling his MGs, but hey, it's doing damage. It is absolutely doing damage. Hot damn. And he's pushing it back. Good job. You don't need AT grenades, you just need a good MG. Meanwhile, half-track redeploying, again, trying to, I guess, stop any additional infantry from advancing. Nominator does not have an AT gun. However, Ladas does have an SU-76. Meanwhile, thanks for the AT, mate. What a kind German. What a kind German to be like, yeah, thank you for a lot. It's a gift. Oh, happy. I guess closest thing would be Halloween, I guess. That's the closest holiday. I don't know. But yeah, enjoy. Watch, someone's gonna be like, excuse me, Greyshot, it's insert holiday right now. Alright, I didn't know. I just didn't know. But yeah, that's, again, it's an AT gun that now the Germans have. And it has some good range, so hell, it's a good fit for him. They were gonna need it for Kenworth for either way, so it's a lot less costly. Meanwhile, he's mining up. I love how he's mining up key positions, so that way if they go for it, like, oh, behind cover, boom, explodes. Anyway, he's not the only one doing it. The Soviet is also laying down mines. Not a lot of munitions, though. The Germans have nearly easily over 3 times the amount of fuel and 2.5 times the munitions. Holy crap. I love the Vickers machine gun just lighting them up. Oh my god. That was a trap. Good job, Vickers. Good job. AT gun being made again. Battle going on in mid. AT gun's on standby, though, but the S-76 is outranging it. Or at least not in range of the AT gun. Needs to pull back before this thing hits it. Soviet forces advancing. Stern Pioneers desperately trying to hold. By the way, put down in chat. Okay, guys. I really want you to take a look at the 1917 movie trailer coming out the end of the year and the Midway trailer coming out the end of the year. One looks like a fantastic movie. One looks like dog shit. And I'll give you a hint. The directors are the guy who made Skyfall and the guy who made... Okay, I'm just going to say it. It's Roland Emmerich, the guy who's made a lot of terrible movies. And it's funny how the guy's like, from the director of Skyfall, and then Roland Emmerich's like, the director of Independence Day and The Day After Tomorrow. It's like, wait, you don't want to list 2012, 10,000 BC, what else was there? Independence Day Resurgence, Godzilla. You don't ever list any of those fabulous movies on your list. And with Stargate too old for you. Anyway. Throwing a grenade. Oh, gets a good hit. But yeah, Midway looks like a CGI crap fest. 1917 looks like a gorgeous film. I cannot wait for it. Anyway, Vickers going in the building. Could use armor-piercing rounds to overwhelm a lot of these forces, honestly. Come on, armor-piercing rounds. You can do it. Do it. Do it. You're not doing it. You're disappointing. Right, forget it. I don't even know what the hell. He must have been drunk. He must have been like, alright, where am I firing this thing? Oh, there's the target. Boing. Oh, shoot. Sorry, man. Anyway, yeah, so armor-piercing rounds would have done more damage and maybe even counteract this thing. But he did pull back, so that's good. Half-track advancing. AT gun, those moving in a counter. Volk squad trying to get in close did not help. Although it looks like someone hit some mines. Anyway, penal troops trying to hold the line against the Sturms. Both have panzer strikes, so they're not as effective as you might think. Meanwhile, again, we have a good chunk of the territory slowly being capped by the Allies. The Allies taking over this entire left flank, although we have a minefield here. So as soon as he gets this, he may want to get a minesweeper, or he could just walk into more mines. But as we can see, the Germans have been using their mines quite effectively. We have an S minefield here, an S minefield over here. Yeah, so they're going to stop the Allies from pushing too much in this area without taking heavy losses. Unless you have a minesweeper. Dushka's in mid. Not really. I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing a support gun. You've had a medical base for quite some time. Usually people get a support gun for long range, well, anti-infantry warfare, but that's just not happening. And I'm kind of surprised. Anyway, airborne troops coming over here, taking over this point, which should cut off. I think it will cut off the a lot of the Axis forces. Panzer headquarters does have the upgrade, but doesn't have sight on that, so that's a problem. Oh, wait, I think he just did. Yep, he got sight because of the forces moving on in. Getting some decent shots. Might be able to kill a model, but I don't think he'll kill that many. Oh, damn, he's just right on the edge. All the cover's stopping those shots. Oh, something died. Half-track died, I think. Yep, half-track did die. Anyway, German forces advancing, but we still have that Vickers right around the corner. Grenade going off, but they're retreating just in time. Although the S-76, like, you're not retreating from me, gets a good hit, kills a model or two. Now the Vickers just slowly advancing. Again, Brits, the slow and steady advance. That's what they do best. Unfortunately, Half-Track just rushing in there saying, "Hello, world," and burning him. 9 kills already, but AT Gun's moving on up. MG replacing. Armor-piercing rounds, for the love of God, please. Missing the shot. Oh, AT Gun's probably really mad. Armor-piercing rounds, please. Half-Track still guarding it, so this Brit will not want to advance any further. Oh, wow, we have another cache over here. They're really relying on munitions. And again, we can tell they have a ton of munitions right now. AT Gun might actually get some good shots, simply because of the fact he has no cover, so he could get lucky. Half-Track burning the Brits. Might not burn him fast enough. We have a grenade going off. Almost a squad wipe there. Half-Track opening fire, though. I don't think he's going to oh, nope. This guy could reman the MG. That'd be hilarious. Volk Squad going to die. It pushed way too far in the enemy territory. And again, now they have the PPSHs because of the upgrade. So, yeah, Scared lost quite a bit of his men. He lost his AT gun, which is quite hilarious because... Oh, good minds, though. Push back the Soviet forces. Panzer IV as well, like, what's up, bitches, as it breaks through the wall. But yeah, so right now with a medium armor, I think that's fine. You have to worry about the S-76 and the AT gun, which, as you can see, the Soviets now have. So this thing's just being passed around all over the place. Okay, if somehow the Wehrmacht player gets the AT gun, that AT gun would literally have gone around to every player. It knows how to travel. It knows how to get around. Any case, British trying to take over this point. Do we have minesweepers? We don't, I don't think. Oh, we do have minesweepers. Okay, cool. So they're going to clean up this area of the mine. Smart plan. German forces, though, not exactly taking it down. They're pushing on in and trying to counteract a lot of these British forces. They do have a lot of upgraded grenadiers. They're firing a rifle grenade, I believe. Nope, they don't have enough munitions. Wow. Okay. Also, Full, what the hell are you doing? Okay, now he's upgrading. Wait, you're upgrading now and you still have 2? Where did you get armor? For having a faction that you guys are having a resource win, I'm actually really surprised you haven't got more armor. Panzer IV getting quick heal from the Sturms. Volk Squad's being torn apart by the paratroopers. Panzer IV, though, advancing, trying to help out. We have something coming in. That is very ballsy, just to deploy that right in the front. Volk Squad might be able to grab it. I think, yeah, nope. The Penals barely grabbed it in time. With the close-range weapon, they should be doing pretty damn well. AT having some issues against the Panzer IV. Might be able to get the kill. Lucky shot. Come on. No, it does have the range. Penals, though, get a good penal charge. And there goes the Panzer IV in one good kaboom. Again, focus on the SS-76. I didn't even realize that penal was there, and he ended up paying for it. Panzer Grenadiers trying to move on in, but it's a little too late. Need to move in a little bit quicker, which, again, we can see here Scare is going with something. He doesn't have a ton of fuel. He actually built a mechanized building. So he's not going to have any armor for some time. It's up to Full to really deploy this armor, which is weird because now he's upgrading everything. But once again, he could have had armor out a good, like, at least, he could have had armor at the 15-minute mark, I think. Honestly, I think he really could have. Meanwhile, they have to protect the outskirts of their, like, inner line, because if the Allies go in anymore, the caches will be knocked out, which could make them lose the game, honestly, because if they keep having to rebuild those caches, Full will just not have a lot of manpower, and he's already not doing as great. Both Allied players have 60, and also the Brit has upgrade guns. They have a formidable force, and rushing up Panzer Grenadiers in no cover is not going to be great. These guys have great cover, great long-range weapons, and they're just going to slice through the German assault very quickly. We have a Cromwell moving in. Okay, I understand that because you don't have a ton of fuel. You need anything you can get. And a Cromwell is a pretty good, reliable medium tank. So, nothing against it. Meanwhile, Brits are desperately trying to hold the line. Trying to push back the Germans. Meanwhile, again, getting slower, getting a further cover. I love the Brits got long range. The Soviets are in close range. The Brits are like, here, old chaps. We'll fire from afar. You can go in with the trenches with your rifles and murder them all from up close. That's my British accent. You can tell it's terrible. Any case. And it seems to work out pretty damn well. Yeah. Penals again with the airborne are good close range. British got long range. As long as they keep up that formation, they'll be doing really well. Meanwhile, Brits are trying to capture left. The Germans should be able to retake this star, and that's a key thing though, is they don't necessarily need to win mid. They need to hold the Allies back, and right now the Allies might be advancing a little bit. But as long as they can keep this star, they're golden. They're totally fine, because with that, they can win this game via victory points and just slowly but surely wear down the enemy. Now, Fol, for whatever reason, it's the 20-minute mark. He's had a ton of resources. He's getting a Brumbar. Okay. Now, a lot of people would expect me to complain about that, and you're damn right. Why the hell are you getting a Brumbar at this time? Like, I get it. It's like 21 minutes in this game, and you could have armor way sooner. But a Brumbar would have been way better at the 15-minute mark to fight the infantry blobs. Because the SU-76 isn't penetrating a Brumbar. It's not going to do a lot. What you will do a lot to this, unfortunately now they have a T-34. Nominator has a good chunk of AT plus the Cromwell. It's going to be a lot harder of a fight. Now, Scare Duke does have infiltration grenades from Special Operations, so I expect him to get a Panther. That thing could be a beast on the battlefield if used correctly, but we'll see what he does. Again, Soviet forces dug in with heavy cover and close-range weapons. Germans need to bust him out, and unfortunately the guys who have the weapons for it are being pinned by the Dushka. So good job there. Meanwhile, we have a Brumbar moving in, just saying pretty much what's up and pushing him back. Smoke going down. Cromwell on standby. Again, continued battle going on. PPSH troops moving in to cycle out the old guys. Which, again, this thing is still suppressing them. It has 13 kills. Hot dog, that was good use. Meanwhile, Obliteration lying in the wait. I'm unsure why it isn't moving in to just counteract these guys. Because right now, these guys are just walking in. If he gets close enough, he can launch a demo, and it'll be nothing they can do to stop him. He has enough resources he can do a demo. So anyway, Giant Axis Blob is currently pushing through the left-hand side. Cromwell, Machine Gun, AT Gun, all lying in wait. And actually, we have a flanking maneuver with the T-34 coming out of the bushes, which is really rare on this map, because that's like the only few spots for a bush. Like, this area is like the only green portion of the map. The rest of it's brown and charred. Meanwhile, Satchel once again going off. Killing the Axis armor. I swear, if every single Axis armored unit is going to die from a Satchel, that would make me happy. That would actually make me happy, because at least they would all go out the same way. Any case. Anyway, armor as in tanks. Fol's like, well done. Mine going off. Hitting both squads, stopping a flank, which could have hurt the MG. Fol now needs to think about what he's going to do. He's getting a Panther. And Allied forces counterattacking, taking a wide swath territory. Nothing stopping him from killing these caches. So that Cromwell might advance in the meantime. Meanwhile, German forces pushing along the right. Obliteration push back the engineer squad over here. Again, they're dug in behind heavy cover. Volk squads do have a bonus with those infiltration grenades. If used correctly, like this, it's going to be devastating. And as you can see, it did a lot of health damage. Last, the artillery from the S-76, along with the Cromwells, just normal fire, managed to push them back. So German forces, unfortunately, even with their superior numbers, still could not win. Although, they really need AT to really help fight the armor. They need something. Meanwhile, oh god, please make me a demo. If there's a god, there's going to be a demo behind this stone. That would be wonderful. Anyway, British infantry, once again, all vetted. Like, that's the thing. We look at the Germans, they have some vetted troops. We look at the British, by god, they're super vetted. 9 kills, 7 kills, 10 kills. They're all looking pretty sweet. Meanwhile, Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers on standby. Panther coming around as well. We still have mines all over the place. We still have AT, so he has to worry about that. Resource-wise, the Allies are still down, actually. Axis is still doing quite well, and it's actually up to the Obliteration, who secretly capped like half of the points on this east side. So good job there. Bundle grenade going out. Gonna at least kill one model. And looks like did enough to where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to divert. Meanwhile, a lot of Axis forces are advancing. He did get Verkehrwerfer, thank Christ. Hopefully hold that stuff back. Panther a lot of support by Panzer Grenadiers, so Allied armor, that's the thing. They can't charge in, but they don't need to. The Allies are just wear and tear. They're just going to slowly burn out the German offensive and just retake the point. But we'll see. Maybe the Germans have something else up their sleeve. Anyway, quickly healing the Cromwell. We still have the defenses over here. They're going to capture this point, which will allow them once again get those resources. I'm sorry, get the VP points. Although Axis also taking mid, so that'll really put pressure on the Allies. The AT gun opening fire on the Command Panther. Alas, problem, it could take the hit. It took the hit pretty damn well. Meanwhile, T-34 advancing. Cromwell just backing on up. Panther giving a good chase. Panzer Grenadiers just chilling, unsure why. Panther might be able to get a kill on this thing. I don't know if it's fitting or sad that the Cromwell went over a cemetery, but it did not die in that case. Good to see. Really good to see. Smoke's coming in, so that will stop. Good teamwork. Good teamwork. Because, again, we have German forces, more of the OKW coming in over here. And, again, this could be a big push for a German assault to try to hold this sector. We'll see. Volk squads, though, unfortunately having some issues. Yeah, gonna die because it decided to throw in its. It lost a really highly vetted unit. I'm really surprised on that one. Fun fact: if it's really close and you're the only unit left, get the hell out of there. You're not gonna win. Just a good thing to remember. Also, Duke has like artillery flares. He could do like artillery anywhere in the back and just drop a Stuka bomb. So take note of that. Firefly has been deployed, so that's a good anti-armored unit. It's a tank destroyer. Which he can equip even further to become a goddamn beast. But they don't have a lot of munitions, and they haven't. I see a cache here, but that's about it. Not a lot of other caches. Artillery coming in from the S-76. Good job breaking up the MG quite effectively. Also, I love all the British mines. They're the three ones you can see everywhere. Oh god, if the Panther dives in, they're screwed. I love it. Meanwhile, British trying to recap this point on the right. On the one on the left's been taken over, but the Germans are putting pressure on the Allies easily. They have almost twice as much VP points. Paratroopers trying to mow him down. Volk squad's coming back up, but again, gonna have some issues. Oh wait, no, there's still a negative cover. They could actually win that. Although he's calling in a Serbic strafing run from behind. Didn't really do all that much because the building over here took a lot of the hits. We have a mattress? Hot damn, you have mobile assault regiment. I did not expect that. But you did, and you're currently just hitting this entire area with the paratroopers coming in to blow up the Verkehrwerfer. Good job. Penal troops fighting off the Obliteration. Their Vet 3 Obliteration is about to die. Just retreat. Just retreat. Jesus. Germans, though, still holding on to the victory point. So they could theoretically still win this fight if they hold on to those points. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Brumbar opening fire against target. Panther as well, pushing him back. Command Panther opening fire, hitting the Soviet forces from the side. Another Panther coming on in. Brumbar, this is your time. Move in. Penal troops like, yeah, we're backing up. We don't have the satchel for the armor, so we're just going to back up a little bit and get behind cover just to hold you guys off for a little bit. So that way we can regroup and probably counterattack. And by regroup, I mean just bring up the AT guns. Oh, God. I like how, again, I love how Ladas is laying her to a trap. By the way, both Nominator and Ladas have enough resources where, yeah, they're outpacing the Germans, who are down by quite a bit. The Germans have 130, Allies have 170. So, yeah, the Germans need to start killing some Allied forces immediately. Also, I'm really surprised the minefield's still here, but it looks like the Firefly's going to get rid of a lot of them. Germans desperately trying to escape. Brumbar coming on, inking a good hit against that. AT gun, though, covering, pushing back the Brumbar. That's the problem. The Axis armor can't advance. AT guns are covering a lot of major areas they would. And again, from different angles. So that way, again, if the armor's at a different stance, you can maybe get a side armor hit to do a little bit more damage. And by side armor, I mean, yes, hit its rear, but technically you hit the back part of its rear. So it says rear armor, but you really hit it from its side. So it should be side armor. God damn it. Yeah. Again, anyway, beyond that, Double Panther advancing Easily killing the Firefly, because Firefly just doesn't have the armor to survive that. Stuka is actually finally made. Hot damn. Could probably start doing a lot of damage. That's a good hit. Oh, the entire allied line got hurt in some way, so that could be very good. Allied forces being pushed back slowly but surely. Desperately trying to hold on. AT guns down. Vickers, it might actually die. No, T-34 going in. Oh no. We have missiles coming in, and look, planes. Calling the planes. Yes. Panther knocked out by the Soviet Air Force. Mattress coming in, actually getting some good hits. Royal Engineers could throw an AT grenade as well for Cadware for guarding. And that's a double kill on the Axis forces. Hot damn. Good counterattack, allies. You did it again. You may have lost that point, but goddamn, the Germans lost so much more. The Germans killed a Firefly, but both Panthers are dead. Both of them are dead. And yeah, Germans won't be able to get armor for at least another minute. Most likely it'll be a few minutes before they deploy armor. Hot dog. Anyway, good kill on the Verkadnor, for at least you stopped them from getting that. I love how both sides are trading AT guns. That's quite funny. S-25 and S-76 trying to come over to fight this Brumbar. We could see a German flank, but it looks like the airborne and the penals are stopping any additional infantry from hitting these guys on their flank. So they're fine. Brumbar pushing back. MG's kind of guarding this entire area. Panzergrenadiers pulling on back. Stuka just chilling a little farther back to make sure it doesn't get hit. Although infantry is trying to advance. Volk squad, Vet 5, please don't lose the squad. Oh, you might. Okay, you did. Thank God. If you lose that, a lot of these Vet 5 units, I mean not Vet 5, highly vetted units, it's not going to look great for you. German player not looking that great, but Brit still has quite a number of vetted units. Again, Vet 3 is. It's getting a little closer where the Germans are, honestly, though. Lottis has a ton, he has all of his frontline troops Vet 3. All of them are Vet 3. Holy crap. The penals have, at least probably 55 kills, I would say. Meanwhile, S-76 and Su-85 just chilling, most likely waiting for another German counterattack. Again, we don't have to worry about that for a little while because they don't have any armor or major armor to really break this. Although, good Stuka does a lot to it and busted a mine. Smoke coming in, I think, over here to give recon. Although the smoke may have inadvertently saved the Cromwell because I don't think these guys can see it anymore. So that's a weird one. That's his own recon or smoke recon. I like how this, by the way, ability was just smoke bombs, but because so many people used it, they're like, okay, fine, we'll make it a recon smoke ability. That will give it an official title. Mattress coming in, just overwhelming a lot of the Axis forces. Axis don't care. He's coming in. One random shell is all it needs to kill that unit, but I think he's just out of range. That's horrifying, though. To have all that literally a few feet from where you are standing, I would get behind that heavy cover. Brumbar advancing against the British infantry, trying to keep them pushed back. Although Cromwell could move up and kill that quite easily. But I think it's going to pull back to heal. At least I would. Volk squads. Desperately trying to hold mid. We have an airborne strafe coming in. Good job pushing back the German Volk squads. Right now, Duke is saving up. He has enough for a Command Panther. We'll see if he deploys that or if he goes for a King. The problem is, again, that AT strafe. If the King is a big enough target to where if he gets pinned again, that could be a very easy kill for it. Meanwhile, again, Axis currently pushing the Allies down to over. It's going to, again, just in perspective, the Axis have 3 times the VP points. So if they can capture this point, they're back in the clear again. And I'm being honest, the Allies have done very little to push over here. And I know there's Panzer headquarters right here, but it's not in range. So once again, I'm surprised the Allies haven't tried to push this way at all. Even on the, you can even drop smoke. Remember that if you want to, you can get a mortar or something to smoke over here just to help cover. Meanwhile, again, Volk squad's taking over this point. Hit a mine, though, it looks like. Katyusha fire coming in, pushing back a lot of Foal's forces. Penal troops and airborne on standby. I love this. Vickers just guarding this point with its life. Although they could flank this way, but we'll see if they actually do that. AT gun moving up to help fight the Brumbar, which is trying to push back the Brits. There's a little bit of health damage, but not much. Although Germans taking over munitions not too far from the middle point. Although they still probably need to capture that point. But I'm going to make the assumption that they have the MG guarding it. And they are. Grenades going off. I love that. He's like, stop your advance. Or I guess you can retreat. That's fine. I was just trying to make you stop your advance. And also try to kill you, but that's fine. Anyway, looks like Germans have mid. Left-hand side's a different story. Vickers still here. British infantry just trying to push in, but the MG's like, nah, you're not pushing in. Brumbar and Panthers on standby. Cromwell just hiding on the flanks, trying to advance. Sturm's coming in, almost hitting a mine. Very close. Alas, again, they only have one Panzerschreck, so even if they fire both oh my god. That was a damn... Was that a Firefly? That was a Firefly killing that. I think they killed a forward base, I want to say. Fine. They didn't kill anything else, so okay. Any case, like I said, Firefly actually getting two infantry kills. I guess the tank destroyer can kill infantry. Cool. Grenadiers coming on the flank. They do have ambush, so they can hopefully sneak up upon these guys. And possibly murder this Royal Engineer squad. Or you might place the mine in time. Oh, hold on. Oh, detonates the mine. Sorry, Royal Engineers. It was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. Cromwell advancing, throw a grenade on the MG. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't. I'm sorry. It wasn't that. It was a satchel charge. My apologies. I thought it was literally a Cromwell popping a grenade, but I'm like, no. Wait, what? Nope. Any case, King Tiger advancing, pushing on forward. Again, the Allies are really gonna need to focus that in order to take it on. Firefly and Su-76 or Su-85. Brumbar pulling on back. Still some AT here, but it's not really aiming at the Firefly for some reason. You figure it would. Our Mattress and Katusha pushing that thing back. I'm sorry, just Katusha. Mattress as actually, well, no, it got decrewed. Never mind. Firefly trying to go for another lucky shot. Alas, not getting it. Mattress, though, is coming in. I think trying to stop him from capturing the point, but kind of missing the target. Stuka getting a little bit better of a hit, but not by much. Any case, just hitting this kind of whole area. Sure, why not? King Tiger advancing against the Brits. I'm sorry, the Soviet forces. The Brits just trying to hold against the Germans. OKW managing to kill that squad. That was actually kind of big because I think that was the airborne. Yeah, it was. He killed the airborne squad. That was a Vet 3 squad. Hot damn. Lada's actually losing some manpower right there. Alas, the Germans are slowly gaining, although mines are slowing their advance. Panzer Grenadiers rushing in to fire at the Panzerschreck at that thing. Might get a volley, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Panther, though, could come in and kill this Cromwell. Firefly will probably escape. AT gun, though, guarding it. There's enough AT. I think they'll be fine. Oh no. Oh, no. How do you miss? How do you miss? Go for the point in front of their freaking base here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That would have been... If it would have came down right here, game over. Game over. That could have been epic. That could have been extremely epic. I swear to fuck. I love how these guys don't see the... I don't know what he's doing with his penals. It's the third time I've zoomed over and the penal has it. But hot damn. That King Tiger is literally going to escape. It's literally going to escape. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not going to escape. It is not. Although it does kill the S-76. That's a big L. But King Tiger is going to die. The satchel, once again, leads to its demise. They need to stop walking into satchels. That's what's killing them over and over again. We have a... Oh, God. Panther's coming in to help. Good! Okay, that was a great Stuka. I'll give it the scare. That was a great Stuka right there. That knocked out a lot of support equipment. Katusha kind of hitting this in general area. Maybe it's hitting the MG. Okay, it is suppressing them. T-34 moving around the flank. Maybe it knocks out, tries to go for this. I'm unsure what it's trying to do. There are some mines in this area, so it has to worry about that. Maybe it's just clearing stuff. I'm not sure. doesn't exactly have... Yeah, he doesn't exactly have anything else. Maybe he's just checking it to advance later. I'm not entirely sure on that. German forces did take over this point, so now they are winning the VP points again, and they're, again, almost 4 times the lead. So, how do I put this nicely? Okay, so the Allies are winning more of the armor. Like, every time an armored vehicle comes up on the Axis side, it dies. But they have more resources, and the other big thing is the fact that they have the VP points. So right now they have 4 times the VP points than the Allies. So if they can use that to their advantage, they could easily win this game. But they need to keep holding it. And right now there's a lot of, and I do mean a lot of British armor moving over, which could stop them dead. Why are you over here? Go hit this thing from the side. My god, one volley and the Firefly would be good as gone. Armor-piercing rounds, finally. Good armor-piercing rounds. Trying to push that sucker back. Not a ton of damage, but anything helps. Panther as well, and Brickadmore for moving on in. Armor-piercing rounds doing what it really should do and focus on the infantry. Look how quickly armor-piercing rounds kills this stuff. That's why I keep saying, when you use armor-piercing rounds, use armor-piercing rounds. It kills infantry really quick. Although T-34 gets an awesome side shot. Might kill it. Again, it's taking it by the flank, not from the front. No, it's going to escape. Another T-34 rolling on in. Big battle on the left-hand side. Panther going more after that. Firefly gets knocked out by the Panzer Grenadier, so that armor's by himself. He does fuel, but not enough, I'm sorry, not enough manpower for additional armor. So we'll see. Panther kind of moving over. Oh, no, he's retreating. Okay. Maybe focusing in mid, but there's a lot of Soviet armor in mid. A lot of it. So, although he's presenting himself, so I don't know what to make of it. It's like the trailer. I'm going to keep mentioning trailers. There's a trailer coming out for a Michael Bay film called, was it Underground 6 or 6 Underground? Which essentially it's like, the best way to describe it is essentially A-Team, but modern day A-Team. Like, I'm not even joking about any of that, because literally it's a bunch of people who are either they're like dishonorably discharged, or they're in the military, they somehow leave the military or become ghosts and then try to kill corrupt people. So yeah, they're essentially A-Team. God, if only that script was better for the A-Team movie. You have goddamn Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper, and Copley. How the hell do you mess that up? Like, seriously. Oh, well, how the hell do you mess that up? You just lost another Sturm squad. But in any case, yeah, so I have no interest in that film because it's a Michael Bay film. So most likely, it's gonna fucking suck. And I'm not saying it because every single Transformers film, except for the first one, and 13 hours, and you could say The Rock and The Island are passable films, while Pearl Harbor and everything else is just slocky shit. Oh, God. But here's the thing, it has all the tropes. Explosions, women in scantily clad clothing, really bad one-liners. So, we'll see how... But Ryan Reynolds is in it. That's the saving grace. Ryan Reynolds is in it, but hey, for somehow... literally the gentleman, Michael Bay, was able to suck the, like, acting proudness out of, what's his name? He was in The Happening as well, and it's like, wow, M. Night Shyamalan did that to you? And Michael Bay. It's like, congratulations. Oh, boy. Goddamn, I'm blanking on the actor's name. I can't think of it, but he's a great actor. He's a fantastic actor. Yeah. Can't think of his name. But, yeah, he got the life sucked out of him. I can picture himself, but I can't think of his name. But I knew everyone from the A-Team movie, for the most part. So, there you go. Anyway, Su-85, I don't know what the hell it's doing, but it's walking to its death. Oh, boy. God. Yeah, Ladas, I don't know what you're doing there. I think you might have misclicked. Stuka stops him from advancing. Hits a little bit of T-34. Volk squad's going in, trying to flank the Dushka. Stern Pioneer actually getting a good Panzer Strike shot. Up to Vet 4. He's getting... these 4 units are being kept alive, so good for him in that regard. Katusha firing point blank. A little bit short, though. Might be able to get a kill. Nope. They retreat too quickly. I like how he retreats both units when honestly he could have just walked the other one back and just taken over the point, which they really need, honestly. Stuka Bomb coming in. I think you may have killed one unit or two. Maybe a squad? Unsure. MG's going to suppress them. Grenadier Sword should hold them. Minefield still affecting them. I thought you would put Minesweepers over there to clear it, but I guess not. Allied forces taking back mid, and again, this point still decapped. So right now, I think, wow, the Germans still have more resources than the Allies. God damn. I thought the whole point of the war was the fact that they cut off the German resources through, like, again, stopping them through, like, stopping them from holding, like, the Japanese and the Pacific and the Russian oil fields, stuff like that. Like, keep the Germans and the Japanese and the Italians away from really strategic points with a lot of resources. But apparently, no. This game is showing that the Axis somehow had more resources. Hot damn. Any case. Oh my god. Dude, work on your retreating, but hey, at least you're still advancing. Penal troops barely clinging to life. Oh, please throw us. Well, you're 40 kills on that. Please don't die. Please don't die. T-34 coming on the flank. Getting some nice shots on the Panther. AT guns as well, pushing that sucker back. Oh, gets knocked out. Hot damn. You can still save it, though. Mattress coming in, dishing out a lot of damage, pushing the Germans back. This guy has no army now. He lost another Volk squad. Hot damn. The Penals, 20. I'm sorry, is that 20? 20, 40, 20. The Penals have 80 kills. But, well, that guy no longer... Oh, okay, it was only the 20 man. It was only the 20 man. We're okay though. The Stuka man killed him, but it's fine. The 40 man guy still alive. I just heard an explosion over here. I swear to God, I don't know what's hitting it, but whatever it is a moron. Because he knows about these mines. He has to. He has to know about these mines. I think the Brit may have lost some infantry or something over here. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe. Anyway. Trying desperately to heal the T-34. Tiger's moving in saying no. I swear to... All they need to do is get this T-34 healed. Oh my god, get it up. No! It's still alive! Oh, King Tiger pushing him back. Su-85 might shoot it to stop him. Katusha opening fire in this area. Oh no, it's hitting a little bit to the left. Actually pushing them back. If he has one more volley, that does do a lot more damage to it. Real Engineers waiting and might push up to get the T-34. Cromwell going in, using its speed to flank it. MG is not going to do all that much to stop him. King Tiger is pulling on back, even though he could really help out. Panther and King coming in to really push back that Cromwell. Gets a great shot again. When he gets upgraded, it's a speed demon and can do a lot of damage. Good micro Nubinator with the smoke to try to keep yourself alive. Unfortunately, that Panther is using its blitz to hunt you down. Oh, God. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Don't stop backing up. Stuka is going off in mid. The T-34 looks to be surviving that Stuka bomb. The other one's still alive. Cromwell makes it all the way back to base. Panther decides, no, I don't want to risk it. Although the Su-85 and T-34 coming over. Most likely, if you would have continued to engage, the T-34 would have came over and rammed this, and they would have called it a direct strike. This T-34 is still alive. Goddamn Russians, take it. Take it at all costs. Wow, actually, the Allies managed to decap this. They didn't care about anything else, but they decapped that territory. I guess good for them. So right now, it's 67 to 288. Germans still have almost a 4 times lead, so they can still come back. They don't have a huge army, but it's a lot bigger than what you think it would be. Like, the amount of times we see the Allies, like, lose... I'm sorry, the Allies, like, dish artillery and just make the Germans lose a lot of stuff. They keep coming back, and I have to assume that's just the resources that they've been gathering. Sure, the manpower situation's not great for, well, Scare. Foal's doing actually quite well. He's almost near pop cap at this point, while Nubinator was near pop cap but took some heavy losses. Lada's had a ton of reserves, but he's been using them. I think what's been going on is, I haven't really been keeping track of the armor losses that the Allies have been suffering. Although, good gammon. Oh, great shot right there. Knocks both of them back. Stops them from decapping. Kind of big. Stuka coming in, not really hitting much. Almost hits the Katusha if it was like a second later. Almost. Anyway, MG possibly preparing to open fire. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. Yeah, MG pulling on back. Nice shots, pulling them back. AT gun on standby in case the armor comes back. Dude, heal the T-34s. That's just bait for you right now. Anyway, luckily, he's capturing it with a Kubel. Wait, oh my god, is this an AI? No, it's not an AI. There's no AI marker. So, he got a Kubel after the 45-minute mark in a game. Sure. Why not? Why not? We have a big battle, but the double Panther is going to easily own that Cromwell. There it goes. King Tiger advancing, pushing back the British infantry. S-25 swinging on over, could get some nice hits on the side of that King. Maybe get some lucky rear armor hits. Meanwhile, mines placed stop their advance, and alas, Scare has no longer any veteran troops. Well, he's going for double Stukas, though. Guys, if you can't beat him with infantry, Stuka them to death. Am I right? Am I right? No, I'm actually not right. Although I am right with my Deku glass. You see Deku? It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool glass. Probably it's so small you guys can't even see it. But Deku is engraved in the glass. And it's like, are you a weeb? No, I have a Master Chief 1-2. It balances it out. I swear it does. Anyway, blows up the mine. All right, cool. Nice bundle grenade. At least they're clearing it, whether intentional or not. Oh my god, there's British mines on the point. Grenade. Oh my god, I love the fact this one has a Bren. He has both the MG42 and the Bren. Suka coming in, doing some damage against the Dishka, but not too much. Katusha advancing. This has 18 kills, so not doing too bad. Once again, these guys are falling on back. They did kill the MG, but these guys just need to get in cover, and they could really do damage against these guys. They have enough squads. They could hold back a lot of the British forces. Honestly, they could. Again, enough long-range fire. They're going to push back the Brits. Katusha, I wonder where it's going to hit. I wonder where it's going to hit. And it gets a great hit on these guys, forcing them to retreat. Very lucky he didn't do more damage. Oh my god, he's waiting. He's waiting. Oh, nope. Kills him with the Stuka. Knocks out the AT gun, and both penal troops fall back. Again, they're going for the ramp. Airstrike's coming in. Airstrike's coming in. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, the building's going to take some of the hits. The building actually took some of the hits. Stern Pioneers might kill the penal squad. He's not paying attention. Oh, no. Penal's holding. Oh, my God. Very close. Oh, King might get it. Misses. Missed the shot. Mattress opening fire. Hitting some of the forces on the retreat. Hitting the MG as well. And the 3-star penal makes it back to the Ford HQ. Which I love it's right here. I just love that. It's just a little closer. Stuka returning fire. By the way, this guy is 40 kills with it. Oh, so yeah, say goodbye to this thing. Nope, it lives. It actually lives. I'm very surprised, but it lives. Although it gave the Stuka vet 3, so maybe not great. Anyway, the Allies have pushed it down to from a 1 to 4, from 1 to 4 to now 1 to just about 2, just about 2. It's very close. So the problem is the Germans need more infantry, like Scare does. Foal has a ton of infantry and a good armor force, so he's honestly, I think, the better player. I just think that while Scar has an issue with retreating too little, I think that this guy needs to manage his troops a little better to take a little bit more. But overall, I still think he's doing fantastic. He's doing what he can, actually pushing back the Brits in certain sectors. At least he's coming, once again, a Kubel. Is this the same Kubel or is this a different Kubel? I really hope it's the same Kubel, because otherwise, buying more than one Kubel after this point is not dumb, but I don't see a point to it. Anyway, Penal's coming in because, again, Stern Pioneers have Panzer Treks, so they're less effective against infantry. So Penal's, oh my god, Katusha coming in, and yeah, you're going to want to retreat that unit. Or don't, and let it die, that's fine. Double Panther on standby. We have a Comet chilling. Again, he could Panzerfaust it or fire rifle grenade here. Panthers, though, coming on in for a strike. Could kill it. I don't see any mines here, although we have the S minefield still here. Do you have a minesweeper? You only flamethrower. Oh my god, it's still... We're 55 minutes into this game, and the minefield's still there. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, another satchel, and Stuka. Great Stuka pushing back these guys. And the building actually takes most of the hits. However, nothing stopping the S-85 from advancing, except for 2 Panthers that can come in, or he could drop into smoke. Which, if he was an ally, I would absolutely tell him, hey, ally, call in some smoke. I think he's far enough back. He's like, oh, they won't chase me. He doesn't have extended scope yet, so he can't see him. They are bringing up some infantry, so they could counteract it. Panthers pushing in on left to push back the Brits. Managed to do so, although there's still an AT gun here. S-285 and then pushing on, and King needs to really focus on that now. Fire shot, pushing him back. Again, not an easy to clear cut. Don't you dare advance. Oh my god. You're getting cocky, man. You can't fight that. There's too many. Oh, S-285 is falling back, but doesn't mean he can't go back and chase this thing down. Oh my god. Okay, at least you have Stukas. So maybe you have smoke coming in. Thank god your ally called in smoke. Oh my god. Drop in smoke. Good. Now the S-285 have a hard time hitting you. Panthers as well coming on over. So at least you, I'm assuming, told your ally, hey, I need some help, and they did. Another Cannon Warford being taken by the allies. God, ever since that first AT gun got stolen, the allies are like, okay, we make it a mission to steal everything the German has. Every single thing. Although the Germans almost stole a T-34 if they got close and a few other things. So, I don't know. Double Comet, that's a good combo to fight against the Panthers. Although, they need a little bit extra, but the AT gun should do wonders as long as it doesn't die, which it might. I'm being serious. Yep, there it goes. MG just murders it. So, yeah, they need the Panthers, especially actually being bet to have a few extra bonuses. Comet might need to make sure that it keeps its distance. Unless it does something to help win it. Panzer Grenadiers well moving in. Stuka coming in. This thing is charging. They've remanned it. That was a bad play. I don't know why you charge. Oh, okay. Good Stuka. Yeah, I was going to say, wait for the Panzer Strike forces. Although good Katyusha actually breaking up a lot of them. Oh my god. So much artillery. So much of it. Panzer Strike's coming in though. Good defensive line. Again, the Germans are attacking and they're really in a position where they need to defend. Because of the amount of artillery, Fold just lost a good chunk of his men, and his Panthers barely alive too. So, right now the King is coming in to save the day. Meanwhile, also we had all the Allied force on left hitting it from its side as well. So if they get some good hits, they could absolutely cause a lot of damage. Stuka coming in close. Oh, good hit. Knocked out the AT gun. Hit the S-285. Oh, no, not another one. Not a fucking another one. Fall saying GG, but he still has a decent army. He still could reman his stuff. He still has a lot of resources. And it's still pretty close. This squad's about to die, and if he loses it, it's still pretty damn even, honestly. The Stuka's actually doing quite a bit of work. Is he just sitting in his base now? Oh, wow. You might have been the better player, but I swear to God, if you go AFK during this fall, you're a fucking wimp. Oh, I lost a few of my units from artillery. Dude, you have double Stuka. The allies are allowed to have artillery. One of them's Vet 4. Come on. Don't. Like, again, there's a Vet 4 artillery piece on your side. You guys got this. And also, Dotton, again, the problem is, and I'll point this out, that... Oh, he's not doing anything. Oh my god. He really just gave up. He really just gave up. Oh my god, what a bitch. Look, Scare is the worst player because he keeps losing a bunch of stuff. But by god, he's still fighting. And he's probably going to get a kill. Once again, more kills against the British. This guy has 1 Katyusha. And you have 1... Mattress with 29 kills. Again, very good Mattress. I'll give him that. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Did the Germans just commit seppuku? Like, what the... Oh my god. And it's funny because you look at this and the Germans were actually like... I'm not saying they win it, But I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, I guess they finally were. No, even the resources, they were even. Like, yes, the allies were taking this. It was looking not great, but he was getting almost Soldaten. He was, I mean, he was at least pushing them back here. The king was actually pushing back the allied armor. With the double panthers healed up quick, you guys could have overwhelmed this armor push. There's no infantry, AT infantry. Wow. That is actually surprising. Fall, you should be ashamed of yourself. You absolutely could have won that battle. If you didn't kill and I do mean literally kill yourself, you could have swung over and knocked this stuff out while it's fighting it, and they would have lost. Like, they don't have a lot of reserves. Yes, fuel-wise they do, but not a lot of manpower. Not in munitions even. Nominator's still a bit low. So, yeah, they have double comets, but if you don't do a dumb charge and send all your infantry in and actually fight mid or come around to a different angle other than... Because you were constantly fighting over here, of course they're going to focus their artillery on you. But, like, this guy's a 4-star Stuka. Like, again, just a low coordination. Hey, he's firing his Katusha. Hit here. Again, just a low coordination. You guys could have done a lot more. You have recon, for goddamn... Like, use the recon to identify where the Katusha is and hit it with the Stuka or even the mattress. Like, yeah, it's... No, I take that back. Look at Scar. Holy shit. Scar... I take it back. I mean, you had the most kills by far. In this game, you had the most kills. Holy crap. I thought you were just dying left and right, and you did. But Fall is just barely behind you. And damage-wise, he's just barely ahead of you. You got 84 kills with the Folk squads? I mean, they were, of course, Vet 5, so they definitely wouldn't work. But every time I saw them, they died. Oh, my God. So yeah, Fall, you're a fucking jackass, and Scar is actually the person who could have, yeah, he was actually like, yeah, I thought he was worst player, but no, again, he was actually the better player, and honestly, he was the more honorable player, because at least a player that would help his team when it just nuke his own units. Hot damn, that is dumb. And especially for being so cocky by saying, oh, look, I have your AT gun, and as soon as things not going your way, which, by the way, you guys had, like, the victory points mostly under your control for majority of this game. Like, even though you didn't have it under there, you guys could have still come back, and you guys were doing a lot of damage to the allies. Like, again, the allies, it will take a while to bring up and heal most of their equipment, but any case, that's just a loss. Most damage and kills on the allied side goes to Lopez, which, by the way, did very well with his infantry. Both him and the Brit did exceptionally well. 97 kills, and then Nominator with his Brit infantry. Hold on. His best unit was, yeah, the AT gun, although Assassin got plenty of kills, too. Although, I mean, like, if I had to say, Lopez... Your penal troops, again, almost 100 kills. These guys were fantastic. They were holding the line, doing great, and just, again, I love the combo with the Brits. You close range, the Brit long range, and that's why you guys were able to do so well, even if the Germans had a majority of the resources. But, yeah, overall, this was still a very good game. Yeah, F you, Fall. Like, seriously. Like, again, if you see people like this on your team... Like, I'm not going to do it because I'm just commentating over this, but Scare, you can report people for just nuking their own base and just causing griefing. Co2.org has a email/support network that Relic has to report offensive or annoying players that that sabotage your own game or something like that. Look, I'm not saying you can't just surrender. Like, but you'd even do the option. I never saw the surrender option pop up. So, yeah, and that's just a dick move right there to do with your ally. That's even worse. Like, even with an AI would have been more respectful and better than you. That's the unfortunate part. And yeah, you guys had more resources. Like, again, army. Like, after you nuked them, you could have had a bigger army. So that's a big FU. That's seriously an FU Fall. And a good job, Lopez and Dominator. And by the way, thank you, Lopez, for submitting this replay. Thank you so very much. I am glad I was able to highlight you, Nominator, and Scar for being awesome players. And Fall can go fuck himself. But this has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time. Wait a second, before you guys go, I have a couple people I need to give a shout out to because they are so amazing, awesome, and just really supportive of my content. Those people include Milam, Ace, White Hot D, Josh, Folkvard, Javi, Jofo, Joey, jrchicklis, Little Koosh, Mustaach, Only Play Apples, Pyroshark, Streakingwookie, GTA, Jakub, and Kevin Gao. Thank you guys so much for your incredible support. You guys are amazing. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time.